Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to explore some of the most valuable and sought-after coins in the market, specifically the 2-cent coins from Australia, including rare silver varieties that have become major highlights in the coin collecting world. Before we dive in, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. It really helps support the channel and keeps the coin community growing. These rare treasures aren't just pieces of history. Let's get started. First up, the 2-cent Australia coin hidden deep within the pockets of time, among forgotten drawers and old purses, lies a coin that could change your life forever. The 1967 Australian 2-cent piece. To the casual observer, it's just another copper coin, small and plain, with a frilled neck lizard resting proudly on its reverse side. But to those who know its story and rarity, this coin is far more than a relic. It's a secret bearer of unimaginable value. The 1967 issue, minted in an era of transition and expansion, has a mystique that has drawn collectors from all corners of the world, each hoping to find that one perfect, priceless variant. What sets this coin apart isn't just its age or design, it's the whispers that follow in the numismatic world. Some 1967 2-cent coins were struck with subtle minting errors that went unnoticed by most. These anomalies, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or even rare planchet errors, can transform a humble coin into a once-in-a-lifetime discovery. In pristine, uncirculated condition or with the right imperfection, these coins have been known to fetch staggering amounts in private sales and auctions. A rare 1967 2-cent with the right characteristics could indeed be worth millions. More than just currency, it's a gateway to wealth most only dream of. Imagine waking up one morning and stumbling across this copper treasure in an old box of keepsakes. Perhaps it was passed down through generations or tossed into a jar with no thought at all. You pick it up, feel its weight, and notice something about it. Its shine, the striking clarity, or a minute flaw in the strike. That moment could be the turning point in your life. What once sat in silence now carries the voice of fortune. You're not just holding a coin, you're holding the potential for a completely transformed destiny. The story of the 1967 2-cent coin isn't just about monetary worth. It's about timing, attention, and fate. These coins are no longer in production, and every year, more are lost to time, melted down, or discarded by those unaware of their hidden power. That scarcity builds their value. When a rare one does appear, collectors compete fiercely. No one can complete a missing piece in a legendary collection, or become the crown jewel of a new one. For those who possess such a coin, the advice is clear. Guard with your life, and never part with it for less than it's worth. In a world where fortunes are made from digital trades and stocks, it's incredible to think that a copper coin from 1967 could outshine them all. But this is the unpredictable beauty of coin collecting. History meets value in ways that defy reason. If you have this coin, especially in a high-grade condition or with an unusual trait, you are holding the key to a vault of wealth. Not everyone is so lucky. That lizard on the back? It's not just art. It's a symbol of survival, rarity, and a fortune waiting to be unlocked. So take another look at your collection, your childhood box of treasures, or that jar of old coins in the back of the cupboard. The 1967 2-cent coin could be sitting there, quiet and unassuming. But within its copper body lies a secret worth millions. Don't let it slip through your fingers. You might be holding the one coin that turns your life from ordinary to extraordinary, overnight. The 1978 Australian 2-cent coin may look small and ordinary to the untrained eye, but to those who know its story, it could be a symbol of quiet fortune, a sleeping treasure waiting to wake. Struck in an era when millions of these coins were produced, most faded into background, used, discarded, forgotten. But among the mass mintage lies a handful of coins that break the mold. Some have minting anomalies. Others have aged into pristine condition untouched by time. And those few can hold a kind of worth that defies expectations. It is not merely copper and metal. It is a vessel of possibility. Picture the iconic frilled neck lizard design, sitting proudly on the reverse of the coin, etched in stunning detail. Now imagine that same coin possessing an error, a double strike, a rare flaw in the metal, or an off-center alignment. Those slight imperfections are the golden ticket. These details elevate a coin from common to rare, and rare coins capture the heart of collectors around the globe. For a coin like the 1978 2-cent piece to reach unimaginable heights in value, it only needs one of those features, a crack in perfection that leads to the gates of fortune. Consider the allure of a coin that was once held by a child in the late 70s, dropped into a piggy bank, and forgotten in an attic. Decades later, that same coin resurfaces, still bearing its original shine, or even better, showing a fascinating mint flaw. For collectors, that's the moment of magic, the intersection of history, rarity, and demand. And when demand meets rarity, prices soar. Some examples have changed hands in private sales for amounts that would make you pause and ask, is that even possible? But yes, it is. Coins are passion, and passion is priceless. Owning a 1978 2-cent Australian coin with one of these prize traits isn't just like winning the lottery. It's more poetic. It's destiny wrapped in metal. A lifetime of luck stored in the palm of your hand. It could elevate an ordinary day into the start of an extraordinary chapter. You wouldn't need to trade stocks, buy property, or strike oil. You'd only need the right collector, the right auction, and the right eyes to recognize what you possess. That's the power tucked inside this humble copper coin. If you come across a 1978 2-cent piece, and it looks different, unusually shiny, slightly off-center, or with a doubled edge or design, don't dismiss it. Don't spend it. Don't trade it quickly. That coin may be a hidden heirloom, waiting for the world to catch up to its true worth. Seek a professional appraisal. But above all, treat it like the artifact it could be, because stories like this don't come around often, and when they do, they rewrite lives overnight. So the next time you're holding change or sorting through old jars of coins, pay close attention to the small copper ones, especially if it's stamped with 1978. That quiet little coin could be the ticket to an empire. A billion-dollar future might not begin in a bank, but in your palm, glowing softly, waiting to be seen for what it truly is. A coin of wealth, a coin of destiny, a coin that could change your world forever. The 1966 Australian 2-cent coin is more than just a piece of currency. It's a hidden legend among numismatists and treasure hunters. At first glance, it looks like any other coin from its era, coppery and round with the iconic frilled neck lizard proudly etched into its back. But what sets this coin apart is not its design or material. It's the story it carries, the secrets it hides in its metallic skin. This coin was part of a new era when Australia transitioned to decimal currency, making it not just money, but a monument to change. Among the millions minted, only a tiny fraction holds a magic combination that collectors crave: rarity, condition, and mystery. A perfect storm occurs when a 1966 2-cent coin is struck with mint error, double die, off-center strike, or a planchet flaw. These variations are not flaws in the eyes of collectors. They are fingerprints of uniqueness. A single mistake in minting, invisible to most, can multiply the coin's value 1,000-fold. And when that coin also carries historical significance, it becomes something else, a key to a vault of unimaginable wealth. Imagine this: a coin that passed through the hands of school children, bus conductors, and shopkeepers, now commanding a value in the millions. It may be sitting forgotten in an old drawer, a piggy bank, or a dusty coin jar in your home. You could be holding something far greater than any stock certificate or lottery ticket, a small, unassuming relic that could buy mansions, sports cars, or even reshape your destiny entirely. And the most thrilling part? Most people wouldn't recognize its power even if they held it in their hands. The coin's allure lies in its quiet confidence. It doesn't flash gold or silver. It's made of humble bronze, coated in time and history. But that's where its true strength lies, in being overlooked. Rarity often hides in plain sight. The 1966 2-cent piece, especially in pristine uncirculated condition or with specific minting anomalies, has sold in private auctions and collector circles for jaw-dropping amounts. It is whispered about in forums and numismatic circles like a myth, real but elusive. Some versions of the 1966 coin were struck on misaligned dies, causing a double lizard appearance, one head slightly shadowing the other. Others were mistakenly minted on foreign planchets, making their weight and colors subtly different. Such errors, when verified, can multiply the coin's value from cents to tens of thousands of dollars, and in some cases, even millions. These rare variants are the hidden kings of Australian coin collecting, and they are hunted with obsession Think of the emotional wave you'd ride after realizing a coin from your childhood, long dismissed as pocket change, is now worth more than a luxury apartment. You would not just be rich, you would be transformed. That kind of discovery changes how you see the world. It shifts your understanding of value, rarity, and luck. It teaches that treasures are not always buried deep. Sometimes, they're resting quietly in old jars on kitchen shelves. In a world where wealth often hides behind complexity, stocks, cryptocurrency, investments, the 1966 2-cent coin is gloriously simple. No passwords, no volatility. Just a piece of Australia's history, frozen in bronze, waiting for the right eyes to recognize it. And once they do, it can be traded for life-altering amounts. A simple trip to a coin dealer or auction house could set the gears of fortune in motion. The beauty of this coin lies not only in its physical form, but in the journey it has taken. From factory presses to the palms of citizens during a national currency shift, each coin carries a legacy. It is part of a collective memory and a singular opportunity. If yours has remained untouched by time, clean, shiny, flawless, then it may be the rare gem among stones. This is not just a collector's fantasy. Real stories have surfaced, of coins like this discovered in attics, glove boxes, and coin albums, fetching astronomical prices. Sometimes, those stories begin with disbelief and end in millionaire headlines. If you have a 1966 2-cent coin, especially one that looks slightly different or unusually preserved, don't rush to spend or trade it. It may carry more value than gold itself. Let your coin be examined under expert eyes. Authenticate it. Protect it. Understand what you hold. Because if it's one of the extraordinary few, it can unlock dreams that seemed out of reach. It has the power to reverse fortunes, rewrite lives, and turn ordinary days into legends. So take that 1966 2-cent piece out of hiding. Look at it again, not just as a coin, but as a symbol. It might just be your ticket to the kind of wealth most people only dream about. Don't underestimate its quiet glow. Sometimes, it's the smallest things that hold the greatest power.